Hey guys, Kamen here with another review. This time I'll be doing the LVUR03 Kamen Snipe Shooting Gamer from Kamen X-Aid. This is the third entry in the Level Up Rider series, and is Kamen Snipe in figure form. This set includes 3 things, 1 figure and 2 accessories. So, let's get started. So, to start, we'll look at Kamen Snipe Shooting Gamer Level 1. And once again, the Level 1 buy is only obtainable by buying the LVUR01 X-Aid set. So, of course, the Level 1 buy is the same as always, so we'll look at the things unique to Snipe. Those being the head and chest plate. So, as you can see for his head, he now has a tactical helmet with the abbreviation STG, same as on the GACHAAN Magnum. You can see other parts, like what looks like a targeting scope, a couple of headlamps. You can see he has red eyes. The one is hidden behind his hair piece, which is this bit that comes out of his helmet and covers up his left eye. And you can see his unique mouthpiece down here. For his chest plate, you can see it has a red background. For his two symbols, one that has 3 bullets and one that has 1 bullet. And in this form, you equip him with one of his weapons. In this case, you can use the GACHAAN Magnum in handgun mode. You can see it's molded in some nice metallic blue plastic and has all the details it needs to. So you can just put it in his right hand like so. Which is giving him a little bit of trouble, but there you go. Unfortunately, because of the way that he's designed, it's a little bit tough to have him kind of pointed forward. But you can pose him a little bit with it. So, next it's time to level up. So, for the most part, the transformation from level 1 to level 2 is the same as with the previous 2 riders. To start off, you're going to remove the chest plate, and then pull the figure out from the back, and set the level 1 by his side. Then, slide down the level 1 face onto the back, unhinge the legs, then turn the feet 90 degrees backwards, and rotate the legs 180 degrees. Then turn the arms so that they're facing forward, and place on the chest plate. And for the last step, you're going to take his cloak piece, which has to be set aside for level 1, and equip it to him. Now to equip it, you can see that there is a peg here, and one here. Then you have a hole in his shoulder, and one up here by his collar. So, I'll place it on like this. Pull it out and make sure it plugs in, and place it down and in like that. And here we have Kamen Snipe Shooting Gamer Level 2. As you see, in his Level 2 form, his main colors are dark blue and pale green. He also now has this cloak piece that sets him apart from the other riders. You can see that it has some nice mold in seams, or nice molding to make it look like it's made from cloth, even though it's some slightly flexible plastic. It also has some hexagon patterns throughout it. and goes all the way down and back like so. You can see his full helmet, just like that. It still has the hairpiece that goes over one eye, though that piece can actually be rotated to reveal both of the eyes, and that they are indeed there behind his visor. You also see coming back down the suit that he has this very interesting kind of jagged stripe pattern going along him. It is quite unique and stands out quite a bit. And then he has these shoulder pads here with interesting bolt-like tips to them. Though from there he still has the same generic gamer driver and Kimo as a slot holder, and the same forearms and lower legs. For articulation, it's the same as with the other riders. He's got ball jointed neck, arms rotate 360 degrees, go in and out, bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, wrist swivel, 2 finger joints, waist swivel, legs go forward and back, in and out, have double jointed knees thanks to the transformation, thigh swivel, and ball jointed ankles. Now what some of you are probably a bit concerned about is the cloak obstructing the right arm. And while that is the case a little bit, what should be noted is that it doesn't constrict it or restrict it as much as you'd think. It can be moved out this much, and you can move it forward a little bit, and that will move the cloak with it. While it doesn't have as much room of movement as left arm, you can still move it quite a bit, although that will undoubtedly untab the cloak piece from the shoulder pad. But doing that does actually give you more range. So if you want to get in some more dynamic poses, it might actually be worth intentionally doing that. So, of course, in this form he can hold his weapons. Either the GACHAAN Magnum in handgun mode, or in rifle mode. And if you compare the two, you can see that this time the back ends are about the same scale-wise, though of course you'll notice that they sized up the barrel a little bit to make it more adhered to the sizes in the show. But you've still got all those same nice details. And they even put on the side scope. So he can hold that as well. And then you can pose him in whatever way you see fit. And there we go. Overall, Kamen Snipe is a cool new addition to the Level Up Rider series, and is quite unique in his own ways. As always, if you have the Level 1 buy from the LVUR01 set, you can transform it into his Level 1 form, which is a nice little display piece. And in his Level 2 form, he has all the details and articulation he needs to. And he does have that cool cloak piece, which, though it might seem pretty restrictive, and is somewhat restrictive, in fact, can be made to not be too much of a hindrance. And both of his weapons do work quite well with him. Not to mention, like with the other two, he's going to be able to level up further with further releases. So if you're looking for a good figure of Kamen Snipe that can transform into his other forms, then I can definitely recommend this figure. Next time, I'll be reviewing the Yokai Mystery File 02. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and or subscribe. And you can check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.